Evo is a multi-channel retailer catering to the action sports industry, so we sell skis, snowboards, mountain bikes, wakeboards, and all the apparel and accessories that go with the lifestyle. And we distribute out of this facility. It's 165,000 square feet, and most of what we do is B2C from here, and we replenish our stores. We've been running our own fulfillment because we really wanted to have a good handle on the customer experience, the inventory, the whole operation.
We have built a connection through the community, through stewardship, and through our products that just really resonates with the customer. We are seeing tremendous growth with COVID in the last year, so we've doubled our business.
But we're also adding stores, so we not only have to handle the B2C growth, but we also have a lot of B2B growth. And so we have to make smart investments to be able to keep up with it.
We were looking for solutions to combat the COVID restrictions in social distancing, and then throughput through the DC.
We knew Evo was growing rapidly based on our partnership over the years, and they needed something flexible that could grow with them, and that's why we thought Locust would be a perfect fit.
When we know that there isn't room for kind of physical reconstruction, when we have a tight timeline and we need to get more out the door, there's absolutely no better option than going with a collaborative in-aisle robot solution.
Evolución is one of Evo's core values, so we are known for innovations. I think Locust is a good example of us not being afraid to try something new. We went with Locust because of their familiarity with our warehouse management system in Körber.
Deployment wasn't easy, but it was definitely fast. We had a really strong team from Locust and from Körber.
We approached Locust late in the game, I would say, to get it in for peak.
Locust said, all right, let's do it. And they got creative with us, they got a little innovative with us, and overall we were able to bring it all together quickly, efficiently, and dang near perfectly from the get-go.
It took us 53 days from the time we signed the contract to our first pick. There was definitely a lot of work on the Körber side, there was a lot of work on the Locust side, but they made it easy for us. And so the implementation went very smoothly, the go-live went really smoothly as well.
This was one of the first technologies that I've seen come into a building where the team was excited right from the get-go, and it just really hasn't stopped.
Everybody loved the robots when we first got them. We immediately started giving them personalities and finding out how we should name them, how we should decorate them.
Not only were they a new technology that made them excited to work every day, but they saw them as something there to help, not to replace them. And so it was really welcomed into the facility.
The bots fit in really well. They're actually fun to pick on. It just helps a lot with the process.
I love working with the bots. They're great. They just make work so much easier.
Prior to the bots, we were picking with carts and people were walking around and picking each order. So the bots have replaced all that walking. And so now the people are just meeting the bots where they are, and we're able to realize efficiencies that way. The UPH when we were picking by cart was 35, and then it went up to 90 once we had the bots.
There's a little number in the corner. It tells us how much we were picking an hour. Right now, I'm at 113.
Definitely helps social distancing. The robots, if they're congregated in one aisle, then only one person has all of those robots, and there's fewer people that need to work in that area too.
So one of the things we were looking for was something that would allow us to keep our team more separated. We would sometimes have 12 to 15 people in the zone, and once we got the bots, we found that the optimal number was 5. Locust allows us to pick in our small item area much more quickly and efficiently with very little training.
I'd say you could train somebody on the robots in about 10 to 15 minutes.
The robots are really pretty self-explanatory, so they eliminate a lot of the room for error.
You can see the item you're picking in the color, so it makes it a lot easier making sure you're grabbing the right item.
Locust Robotics was brought in to solve the peak season problem.
So last peak, I had up to 100 people on my shift, and we were running out of carts and totes to process everything. This peak, it's been a lot smoother, a lot less people out there picking, a lot less congestion, and it's just really been an easier flow to get the work to the shippers.
It was a great help having the robots here. It made everything a lot faster, so that helped get all of our stuff out faster to our customers.
The bots enabled us to scale quickly. We were able to add a bunch of bots right away and use those for 2 months while we needed them.
They were able to maintain the same productivity while using less staff out on the floor.
This year, we plan to add more bots at holiday season, so we'll probably go up another 40% or so for that peak period. And then in the future, we hope to find additional uses. We see opportunity in directed put away, as well as transporting goods from one part of the warehouse to another.